For nearly 2,000 years, a single man has held the title of Pope, the leader of over 1 billion Catholics worldwide. But where did this power begin? Who invented the role of the Pope? This is the story of the most powerful spiritual office in history. It all began with one man, Peter, a fisherman from Galilee, who was chosen by Jesus himself. After Christ's death, Peter became the leader of the early Christians, guiding them in a world where their faith was outlawed. The Apostle Peter, a prominent figure in early Christianity, began his ministry in Galilee. He later traveled to Rome, where he played a significant role in establishing the Christian community. Peter is believed to have played a crucial role in organizing and strengthening the growing Christian community in Rome. This involved preaching, teaching, and providing leadership to the believers. The Roman Church at this time was a house church-based community. He got a group of devoted followers. As Nero's persecution escalated, Christians were arrested, tortured, and executed. Peter, as a prominent leader, became a prime target. Christians were crucified, burned alive, or thrown to wild animals in the arena. The persecution forced Christians to worship in secret, often meeting in private homes or catacombs to avoid detection. This led to the development of the catacombs of Rome. Emperor Nero was very angry. He called his guard, Tigellinus. Nero said, "Tigellinus, find Peter. Arrest him and nail him to a cross. Make it a big show, that will teach them not to follow him." The soldiers bring St. Peter before Emperor Nero, his hands bound but his spirit unshaken. Tigellinus stands nearby, watching closely. Nero leans forward, his voice laced with mockery. "So, you are the one who defies Rome? The man who dares spread the words of a crucified rebel?" Peter meets Nero's gaze, calm and unwavering. "I serve a kingdom greater than Rome, a kingdom not built by hands, but by truth." Nero smirks and says, "If Rome is not your kingdom, then go to the one you serve." He then sentences St. Peter to death by crucifixion. St. Peter lifts his head and speaks with humility to Nero, "I am not worthy to die as my Lord did. If I must be crucified, let it be upside down." Nero, amused by the request, nods. "So be it. Grant him his last wish." Peter's sacrifice marked a turning point in Christian history. His martyrdom strengthened the faith of believers, proving that even death could not silence the truth of Christ. His legacy as the first pope and a cornerstone of the Church remains alive today, with St. Peter's Basilica in Vatican City standing over his believed burial site, honoring the leader who gave everything for his faith. After Peter's death, a new tradition began. The bishops of Rome became his successors. These early popes, like Linus, Clement, and Sixtus, laid the foundation of the Church. But their power was still fragile. During the reign of Pope Sylvester I, Roman Emperor Constantine marched to battle with his soldiers. As he rode, he saw a golden cross in the sky, accompanied by the words, "In hoc signo vinces," in this sign, you will conquer. Taking this as a divine message, he ordered his army to paint the Chi Rho symbol on their shields. After winning the Battle of the Milvian Bridge, 312 AD, Constantine attributed his victory to the Christian God. The following year, he issued the Edict of Milan, 313 AD, granting legal status to Christianity and ending its persecution. And baptized. Yet, beyond politics, the Church was a refuge. Monasteries preserved ancient knowledge of Bible and teachings of Jesus Christ, keeping Christian and Catholic history alive. Priests and monks cared for the sick, fed the hungry, and gave shelter to the weary. While corruption spread among some leaders at the time of 500 AD to 1500 AD, many remained true to their mission, offering faith, hope, and service to those in need. The Pope's authority was challenged. In 1054, the Church split, Rome against Constantinople, Catholicism against Orthodoxy. Then came the Reformation, as Martin Luther and Protestant leaders shattered papal power. The world of Christianity would never be the same. Yet, despite the crises, the papacy survived. Today, the Pope is more than just a leader of Catholics. He is a symbol of unity, a voice of peace in a chaotic world. From a fisherman in Galilee to the most powerful spiritual leader on earth, The history of the Pope is the history of faith, power, and resilience. What will the future of the papacy hold? Only time will tell. Years and of Pope.